Hello, I'm Greg Harrison with USDA Market News Service here in St. Joe, Missouri with your national feeder cattle summary for this week. Well, looking at feeder cattle prices this week, kind of got to go back to the end of last week on last Friday. A lot of the markets last Friday ended the week on a higher note, as last week most of the markets though were trading 5-10 lower. But at the end of last week, live cattle futures and feeder cattle futures and the stock market all closed with sharp gains on Thursday and Friday, and this spilled over into Friday's. A lot of Friday's markets traded mostly $5 to $10 higher last week, and this kind of really just spilled right on into this week. And this week's markets on the feeder cattle, yearlings, and calves all trading mostly $3 to $10 higher. And there's spots it's 12 to 15 higher, with the most impressive gains on lightweight calves under 500 pounds. I've seen a lot of these calves under 500 pounds selling with very good demand this week. There were some spots like in El Reno, Oklahoma on Wednesday where they quoted the lightweight calves under 500 pounds in spots 20 to 30 higher. But there was a lot of many major sales this week having very good heavy receipts and really a lot of impressive sales this week of these hardened winter feeder cattle trading all around the circuit. Overall demand remains very good this week with many of the, like I said, these lightweight calves. You see some of the demand on that getting better each week on some of them, as we got a lot of grass grazers that are coming into the market wanting to buy lightweight calves to go to grass with. And also this week we've also seen many Midwestern farmer feeders enter the market. A lot of these feeder cattle went from 500 to 700 pounds or 750 pounds. There's really a large supply of these weight range of these cattle and ready available, and they also with very good demand this week. All eyes are still turned or trained to the futures market support this week for the most part, coming from last week's higher fed cattle market in Kansas. Live sales traded mostly $1 higher, and a lot of follow-through buying support this week in the futures. Feedlots also seem to be a little bit more optimistic, hoping to trade cattle higher again this week. Wednesday of this week we saw live cattle futures have good triple-digit gains, and this was without the benefit of really any good outside market influence, as the stock market on Wednesday sold off about 225 points, but the live cattle futures held in there where a lot of other commodities sold off. Volatility is still a lot of it out there, and it just seems to be the new norm anyway as of right now. Looking at some box beef prices this week, box beef continues to lose ground, and I guess the fear is there how much ground will the cutout value give up after it's had this tremendous run up since Christmas. But looking over the last 13 trading sessions to end here on Thursday, it's lost about $15 on choice product over the past 13 sessions, and it closed Thursday $1.21 lower at $220.12 for choice product. Packers still seeing some margin there, but the question is how much lower will box beef go, and so a lot of eyes will be turned to that. Looking at some regional weighted averages this week, looking in the north central region on 600-700 pound steers, about $6 higher than last week at $176.99. 7-weight steers trading $7 higher at $164.40. 8-weight steers trading $6 higher at $154.78. South central region, we've seen 5-weight steers trading about $11 higher at $190.74. 6 to 700 pounds, $7 higher at $171.20. 7-weight steers $7 higher also at $160.20, and 8-weight steers $4 higher at $150.92. In the southeast region, 4-weight steers $3 higher than last week at $190.63, and 5-weight steers $5 higher at $172.51. That's your markets for this week. Thanks for listening. Be back with you next week.